Hello everyone and welcome back to Mari's Crochet. In today's tutorial we're gonna make together this beautiful bag made with premium t-shirt yarn. Guys, so first we're gonna start with the base of the bag. We're gonna do 12 chains. So first I'm gonna do a slip knot and then I'm gonna do 12 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now we're going to work to the back loop of the stitches. We're going to skip the first, we're going to go into the next through the back, and we're going to work a single crochet. Next loop, single crochet. Next loop, single crochet. So we're going to work 11 single crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So into this last stitch you're gonna put a stitch marker. So I'm gonna put a stitch marker into this stitch here, and into the same stitch you're gonna work 2 more single crochet. So 1 and another one in the same stitch, and on this one again you're gonna put a stitch marker. Okay guys, here we're gonna make the increases. We're gonna work on this side, we're gonna do 10 single crochet. So go into the next stitch and do a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're gonna do one more stitch right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here we're gonna do the 10. So we have 10 single crochet. Now we're gonna work through 3 single crochet. Let me show you. We're gonna do 3 single crochet over this loop here. We're gonna insert it like this, and we're gonna do there 3 single crochet. So we're gonna, I know with the t-shirt yarn it's a little bit hard to work, but just for the first row, then will be much easier. So I'm gonna do my first single crochet there. I'm gonna put my stitch marker, then I'm gonna do one more into the same stitch here, 2, and then one more, and 3. And now I'm gonna put the stitch marker. And now guys, we're gonna close our row. We're gonna take out the crochet hook, and this is our first stitch. We're gonna skip it, we're gonna go into the next from the back like this. We're gonna bring this loop over, and we're gonna pull it through the stitch, not too loose. And now you're gonna go into the skip it stitch, which is here. You're gonna insert your crochet hook like this. Come on guys, you cannot see it. So as you see, we have this like a V stitch. We're gonna insert the hook there. So I'm gonna go there, And I'm gonna take this loop and we're gonna bring the yarn like this and the chain one, and this will be our first stitch. So now that I have my first stitch is this one, we're gonna work, let me see guys, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 single crochet. And as I said, we're gonna not gonna go a normal single crochet, we're gonna go into this V stitch here and we're gonna do a single crochet. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So I did 9 single crochet. With this one we're gonna have 10 single crochet. And now we are here where we have the stitch markers where we're gonna make increases. So into the first stitch you're gonna do 2 single crochet, but we're gonna try to do it inside of the stitch, like this is a V stitch in the V stitch. So you're gonna go there and you're gonna do the first single crochet, put your stitch marker, then we're gonna do another single crochet into the same stitch. So this is our first increase. Into the next stitch, which is here, we're gonna do another 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch we're gonna do again 2 single crochet, so 1 and another one, then you're gonna put your stitch marker and we made our increases. Now we're gonna work 10 single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch until we reach the next stitch marker. Okay guys, so I did my single crochets and I reached my stitch marker where I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna do into the same stitch, I'm gonna do 2 single crochet there. So this is 1, I'm gonna put again my stitch marker, then I'm gonna do another one into the same stitch, so 2. Into the next stitch, which is here, we're gonna do 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and now we have one more stitch where we have the stitch marker where we're gonna do the same thing, 2 single crochet into the same stitch, so 1 and another one, and then again you're gonna put your stitch marker into this last stitch, and this is how it looks guys. Now we're gonna close the row in the same way. So this is the first stitch, we're gonna skip it, we're gonna go into the next, and we're gonna insert our crochet hook like this from the back, and then you're gonna take this loop, you're gonna pull it through the stitch, and then you're gonna pull this yarn like this, and we're gonna go into the skip it stitch, which is here, we're gonna insert the crochet hook, grab this yarn or loop and pull it like this, then you're gonna chain 1, and this is your first stitch. Now we're going to work single crochet until we reach the next stitch marker into the same way. So I've done working single crochet and I reach my next stitch marker. We're going to take it out and into the first stitch. You can see it here. We're going to do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So 1, don't forget to put your stitch marker, and another one into the same stitch. Into the next stitch you're going to do just a single crochet. Into the next stitch you're going to do an increase, that means 2 single crochet into the same stitch, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch a single crochet. Now into the next one you're going to do 2 single crochet. Here is 1 and 2, and where you have your stitch marker you're going to take it out and you're going to do just a single crochet, and you're going to put again your stitch marker in this last stitch. Now we're going to work single crochet until we reach the next stitch marker. So I've done working single crochet and we are here on our first stitch marker, and into the first stitch you're going to do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So here is my first single crochet, and I'm going to do another one into the same stitch. Into the next stitch you're going to do just a single crochet. Next stitch 2 single crochet in the same stitch, so 1 and 2. Into the next stitch just a single crochet. Into the next stitch 2 single crochet into the same stitch, 1 and another one. And we have the stitch where we have the stitch marker, we're going to do just a single crochet. And then we're going to close the row in the same way, guys, like I showed you. Skip one, go into the next from the back, bring this loop over the stitch like this, and now you're going to go into the skip it stitch, take this loop and bring your yarn, chain 1, and this is your first stitch. Okay guys, so we have one more row for our base and we're gonna do single crochet until we reach the next stitch marker. So I reach my stitch marker, we're gonna take it out, and now we're not gonna need it anymore, guys, because this is the last row of our base. So into the, we're gonna do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, just a single crochet. So single crochet in the first, single crochet in the next. Into the next stitch, which is here, we're gonna do 2 single crochet there, 1 and 2. 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then into the next stitch, which is here, we're gonna do 2 single crochet there. 1 and 2. Let me see, we did 1, 2, and now we need to do one more. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet in the first, 1 single crochet in the next. And here where we have the stitch marker, we're going to do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. And we finish with this part, guys. Now I'm going to work single crochet until I reach my next stitch marker. Okay, so I reach my stitch marker. We're going to take it out and we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1 and another one into the next stitch. Into the next stitch, which is here, we're going to do an increase. That means 2 single crochet into the same stitch, 1 and 2. I don't know, guys, I buy this t-shirt yarn and it's so hard to work it. It's not stretchy, it's nothing, and it's very hard. So I have this yarn a long time. I buy it a long time ago and I said to do something with it, but it's so hard. My hands are in pain now. So we did 1 increase, 2 single crochet in 1. Now we're going to work 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So single crochet into the first, single crochet into the next stitch, 2 single crochet there, 1 and 2. Next 2 stitches we're going to work just a single crochet. So 1 and 2. And now we have one more stitch where we have the stitch marker, where we're going to do there an increase. That means we're going to do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. And our base is ready, guys. This is how it looks. Skip the first, go into the next from the back. Pull this tail, go into the skip it stitch, grab this loop, bring the yarn, come on. As I said, guys, it's so hard to work with this yarn. Chain 1 and we have our first stitch. And now from now, guys, we're not gonna do increases or anything. We're just gonna work in round like this, single crochet in every stitch. So I'm gonna work a little bit more with you. So you're gonna go and work single crochet in every stitch. If you want, you can put a stitch marker in the first stitch here to remember where you are, and you're gonna continue with single crochet. Okay, guys, so I finished the row working single crochet in every stitch without increases or nothing. And now we come to the first stitch here where we're gonna close our row in the same way like I showed you before. Skip the first stitch, go into the next from the back like this, bring this tail over like this and pull it. Now we're gonna go into the skip it stitch, which is here, bring this loop, and we're gonna do our first stitch, which is this one. And now, guys, we're gonna work This was our first row without increase. We're gonna work 8 more. We're gonna have a total of 8 rows without increases or anything. Just a single crochet in every stitch. Like this. So I'm gonna finish 8 rows and then I'm gonna meet you guys here to do the rest. Okay guys, so I work my 8 rows, a total of 9 rows anyway. So we can count, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the base of the bag. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are the rows without increases. And now we're gonna close it. We're gonna take out our crochet hook and we're gonna do the same thing. Skip one, go into the next, and bring this loop like this. And now you're gonna cut your yarn. Just leave a little bit of tail. So we close it like this. We're gonna go into the last stitch from the back like this, and we're gonna bring this tail like this. And as you can see, we made another stitch. And now I'm gonna hide this thread with a smaller crochet hook. So I take a smaller crochet hook and we're gonna go like this. Let me see. We're gonna take the loops like this and we're gonna bring this yarn. Okay guys, and now we can cut. And we have another stitch, as you can see. Guys, now we're gonna take our bag and we're gonna pull it and we're gonna fold it like this. And you're gonna skip these 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and you're gonna count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna put a stitch marker. And you're gonna do the same on the other side. You're gonna skip these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the 6th one, you're gonna put a stitch marker. The same here. We're gonna skip these 2 stitches, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna put a stitch marker. And on the other side, skip these 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now you're gonna count also here to have the same amount of stitches. So here is my stitch marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the other side, this is the stitch marker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you have all the stitches even, we are good to start. Okay guys, so in our last 2 stitches, we're gonna make again a decrease, but will be a little different. Go into the first, pull a loop, go into the next, pull a loop, and now we have 3 loops on the hook. We're gonna take out our crochet hook. We're gonna take the first loop, which is here, and then this in the middle, you're gonna put it like this. And now we're gonna pull through all loops. And this is the way that we're gonna close. Now we're gonna cut our yarn, and again we're gonna hide this tail. I'm gonna take my other crochet hook when you work with t-shirt yarn, guys, it's not so easy, as I said, and especially when you do a tutorial in front of a camera, it's easier without camera. So I'm gonna hide this yarn like this, and then I'm gonna cut it. like this, guys. Okay guys, so this is how it looks so far, and now we're gonna go back again where we first start. We're gonna bring our crochet hook and our yarn, and we're gonna go into the first stitch here, and we're gonna do a chain 1, and this is our first stitch. Now into the next stitch you're gonna do a decrease. You're gonna go into the first one, pull a loop, go into the next one, pull a loop, and now we're going to pull through all loops. And now let's see, we're going to work 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 single crochet. So I'm going to continue with 7 single crochet. Okay guys, so I finished my 7 single crochet, and we are here where we're going to make decrease. So we're going to go into the first stitch, we're going to bring a loop, and now we're going to go, let me show you. We have here these 2 loops. We're going to insert our crochet hook here, and we're going to bring our third loop, okay? So we have our first, we're going to make it again 1, and then we're going to go into these 2 loops, 1 and 2, and we're going to bring our third loop. Take out these 2 loops, take this in the back, take the first one, and then take also the middle one, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then again we're going to cut our yarn, and we're going to hide this the tail. I'm going to hide it again, guys. Okay, again we're going to go into the first stitch here. We're going to do a chain 1, and then in the next 2 stitches you're going to make a decrease, go into the first stitch, go into the next stitch, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And now we're going to work 5 single crochet. 1 2 3 4 and 5. So after our decrease we have 5 single crochet. Now in the next 2 stitches we're going to do the same thing, a decrease, go into the first stitch, pull a loop. Now we're going to go into these 2 loops here, and we're going to bring another loop. Take out your crochet hook, take the first loop, then the middle one, yarn over, pull through all, and then again you're going to cut your yarn. Okay, we done also this row, and we have one more into the same way. So go into the first stitch here, and you're gonna do a chain 1. This will be our first stitch, and into the next 2 stitches you're gonna make a decrease, go into the first and into the next, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now we're gonna work just 3 single crochet. So 1 2 and another one, and now we have 2 more stitches. We're gonna make a decrease into the first, pull a loop, then we're gonna go into these loops here, and we're gonna pull a loop, 3 loops on the hook, take out your crochet hook, take the first, then grab the middle one, yarn over, pull through all. And now guys, you're gonna cut your yarn, and we are done with this part. I'm gonna hide this. Okay guys, so this is how it looks. I cut also the yarn, you're not gonna see it. And what we did on this side, you're gonna do also on the other side. So I'm gonna work off camera and then I'm gonna meet you guys here to do the rest of the bag. Guys, now we're gonna make our handle. Let me bring it closer. So we're gonna do a slip knot, then we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go into the first chain and we're gonna do a slip stitch. And from now on we're gonna do we're gonna work slip stitches. So as you can see, we have the stitches here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna work into this loop here. Go there and do a slip stitch. So this is 1. We need to have 5 always. Next one is this loop here, 2. Next one, 3. Next loop, 4. Next loop, 5. Anyway, you don't need to count them. You're just gonna work 5 in rounds. So I'm gonna go to the next one, slip stitch. Next one, slip stitch. Next loop, a slip stitch. Next one, slip stitch. This is the way that we're gonna work for I don't know how many centimeters. Once I finish it, I'm gonna measure it and I'm gonna tell you guys. So you see, this is how we're gonna work. Don't work too loose, don't work too tight, because then we're not gonna have an even handle. So it will be like this. I already made mine. Let me show you. This is how it looks. Let's see how many centimeters I worked. So this is 27 centimeters. 28 guys. So I worked 28 centimeters, and once you've got your 28 centimeters, we can cut our yarn, and we're gonna hide this tail. Also on the other side we have and now you're gonna try to hide it. And you're gonna do the same on the other side, and then you can cut the yarn. Like this. Okay guys, so our bag is ready. I also made on this side also here, and I saw the metal lock. And now we're gonna put our handle like this. I'm gonna bring my metal rings. So I'm gonna take my metal ring and I'm gonna put it on the handle like this. The other one on the other side And now we're gonna put it on our bag like this. One is ready, or you can put it even more. Let me see, I'm gonna try it first. No, I think I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, guys, so I put it right back here. And now if you want, you can put also a chain. Depends of how you want to wear it. I'm gonna use a chain also. Sorry guys for the noise. I know, it's a lot of noise. Okay guys, let's see how it looks once we put also our chain. I think it looks pretty nice. Okay guys, so this was the tutorial for today. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, share it with your friends, will be a great support for me. And we're gonna see each other on the next tutorial. Also, I have another channel with granny squares, mosaic crochet, and if you like to try it, you're gonna find it. The name is Crochet Stitches. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. We're gonna see each other on the next one. Bye bye.